Today I'm coming here to talk about the dynamic of research work, at least from my point of view as a researcher in biology and cell biology, and I can say also medical type of research. I want you to hear this first, because listening to this at the beginning, it will really enlighten you to what I would like to indicate as a main key for every young researcher, especially to understand the dynamic of research work and the importance of their contribution in research in their own field. Please listen to this. This is for Levinson. He said, "Everyone is creating every day. We are not aware of it because we just don't look at it. We have demonstrated or created everything we have, every thought." And I want you to listen to this very well. Every thought, every single thought materializes in the physical world. It is impossible to have a thought that will not materialize, except that we reverse it. I keep reading it from a while to remind me that the thoughts really matter, and thoughts are stronger and more important than actions. Yes, actions are essential to make any progress or anything happen in our life, but behind every action there is a thought, there is a belief. Either we are aware of it or not. I cannot provide very specific details for every type of research field, because my experience is narrowed from general biology and human biology to physiology and developmental biology, and later on in human systems biology and cell biology. But believe me, there are a lot of common points I'm going to mention in this video are the main keys in every type of research. Then just do the work. Just do the work every single day. With all up and downs, everything happened. Like I remember about a couple of years ago, one of the Nobel Prize winners won the prize for his cancer research work on a mouse model, and he was mentioning that every day he was following up with the tumors in the mice, and he didn't see any progress. And somehow around Christmas time he said, okay, I will just take a break, give the mice the time to see the results, and come back after a couple of days to check on them until the time point is scheduled to see the progress. Like he tried to make everything perfectly as planned, and when he came, he was so surprised that what he was hardly working on it gave results. And he believed in that, and he kept working over and over and over until he could make the research project work out, finding where are the mistakes, where things can be improved, testing different hypotheses, different components of his research, and ended up that it worked, and it worked his work became one of the most valuable work ever in the world have been found in cancer research field. How research world work? What is the dynamic exactly? Okay, I would come to very generalize the classification of research quality on two sides. Of course, there is a gray area in between, but you want always to push it in one side over than the other, unless if you don't care. There is a high quality research and there is low quality research. And there is a good research that can be in low quality, and good research can be improved to be in high quality category. So the researcher is the one who decides to go through which direction. If you want to work more on your data quality and improve the quality of your research project and how you collect your data, how to analyze them, how to conclude from the data what can be obtained from them, or just stay on the low side of it. The first thing I would like to mention about how to work in research and how the dynamic of developing a research career through years is, it is really like early childhood education from grade 1 all the way to high school, but you're still stuck in high school. I'm sorry, I don't want to say you're stuck, but like this is the reality of being continuously working and developing research career. It's like you are in high school. It takes a big courage with a grain of salt to become a researcher, similar to what it takes from you to go through high school. You remember in high school how you worked so hard and you had to read every single day, or as often as possible. You need to write a lot of essays. You need to meet your classmates to do some projects. You need to be in a contact with your teachers on a daily basis of every weekday. You need to go to school every single day. It's the same about high school. If you don't go every day in high school, so what is expected? What are the output expected from you? Most likely you wouldn't go through the high school all the way to the end, or you go to the end of it with a poor experience of being a high school graduate. And here I would like to say, you can stay in research world like so countless of researchers in this wide world dedicated to research, yet in low quality type of research projects, and go to no roofs and no skies. From a while to a while, and when I'm saying from a while to a while, it's not a couple of years, it's not a couple of months, it is a couple of days to a couple of weeks. You need to refresh yourself and call back your energy. You need to keep yourself up mentally to be able to stand tough in this world. When I'm talking about high quality research, it starts from you being a good researcher. There are actually a lot of good researchers who are performing very well, and they are like beasts in research. When you discuss with them the technical or the theoretical aspects of a research project they are working on, they are amazing, like they are really astonishing, but they don't really want to make the product of the research work as rich as if they spend a little bit time on them, put things in a way that really make more sense of what is they have in their hand and they produced. For some reason they want to have the fruit so fast, or they are scared of the competition and they just want to be novel in everything they report or publish, and they don't care about how high impact factor it is. Or maybe they really care, but for some reason they go through stress, they go through disappointment, and that made them, they start going to a lower quality of research just to let it go. And honestly, high stress and peer pressure dramatically affect researchers' life. If you want to resist all the high pressure and to keep working to higher quality of your research, through the time you are gaining more experience and being more skilled in your research field and work, you need to know very well how to manage stress. You need to succeed in stress management to survive actually this field. And unfortunately, a lot of people who want to start a research career and they are not aware of the importance from the beginning and even before they start of how to succeed in stress management and how to distinguish between healthy and unhealthy research work environment, how to avoid problems that are expected to happen, how to manage the crisis of problems happen if there is no way to skip that. One of the important things that help to work successfully in a research career is the curiosity factor. Even if everything is depressive around you and not encouraging enough, you need to have this self-encouragement toward learning and exploration. Remaining inspired and passionate for the value of your work. In terms of quality and quantity, it really matters, especially when you know that it takes time and efforts to reach to the good quality type of research. And of course, being organized is a main key to succeed in building a good research career. When I say being organized, I mean literally be organized in your workspace, in your thoughts, in your calendar, in your agenda. And also when I'm saying being organized, not stuffing your calendar and agenda and workspace with too much to do or too much to deal with in terms of physical elements in your workspace or things to do in the list. Having the creativity and the sense of imagination versus owning knowledge in your research field and in the project that you are working on is a main characteristic to make you go beyond in the quality of your research work and the results that you can conduct based on this. Why not to provoke your thoughts and ways to test things? Why not to discover and uncover the things you are looking for using very old and traditional and classic methods versus very new and novel methods that you are the one who created based on what you think in your imagination and creativity and using what you have in your hand to assess the hypothesis and based on the background knowledge and this imagination that you can make magic. Believe me, the more you have crafts in your hand and you have those tricks to help your research progress and the discovery on your research project would help so much. So don't ignore the things that you learned in terms, for example, working with woods or working with electricity and knowledge of, for example, welding or some optic and physics knowledge that you have to improve the methodology of testing something. At the end of this episode, I hope and I'm excitingly looking forward more enriching and inspiring research contents than high value output and rich quality papers in every research field by the researchers that we have today and the young researchers are going to be the future of our world. Believe me, this world rely completely on the quality of research we are producing in every single field. So let's work together toward a better world by making the best research quality we can make. Please, if you like the video content, give it a thumb up, share it with friends and family. Write in the comments section. I would love to read all your comments, guys, and reply to them. Please subscribe to my channel. From here, I'm going to say goodbye and please take care.